Okay, so we are doing post commentary, insomnia post commentary, because I don't seem to do any other type, right? So let's try to remember what on earth I might have been doing. I think I had just gotten through with the Cave of Shadows, and now I am slowly navigating back out of the mountain. Oh, goodness. Back in the Invincible. I'm probably. Alright, I'm panic saving as I do. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to remember what I was doing. So many lessons learned from not trying to record, and in your delusion and confused state because you're ill. You say, "Oh, I'll do some post commentary." You are totally not gonna be doing any post commentary. You know what I mean? That's the thing, right? I'm sure if you have like a script or whatever, maybe it would go more easily. And to be fair, I could have watched this. Oh, and so now I end up in Falgabard just completely after the fact. How did I not find Falgabard before this? Unreal. And here I am stocking up or seeing if I need to stock up on anything. Because I like everything to end in 5 and 0. OMG, 640 gil a night. Yes, hard no. Oh my goodness. These end rates. And of course, I continue to touch the candles. Oh goodness. No words. Yeah, I don't know how I managed to not find Falgabard. And I think part of what happens to me in this game is I'll find something and then say, oh, I'm gonna have to get back to it later. And then when I get the ability to get back to it, I've completely forgotten all about it, right? Which is why I should take notes. Really, with all these video games I play, because a lot of them are like this, being some type of role-playing game, but haven't done it in all these years, and I'm probably not gonna start doing it now. Of course, along with the insomnia recording comes the lisp from my retainer, which is always always a fun time. But my dentist, decades ago, when I asked how long I had to wear the retainer, this was of course before they had the permanent retainers and everything, which seems like a much better idea. But I asked him, I was like, well, how long do I have to wear the retainer? And this dude is like, how long do you want straight teeth? And I say for the rest of my life, and he's like, that for the rest of your life, He was a character. He had a handlebar mustache and everything, but my teeth are straight, so can't really complain. So yeah, I think obviously I can't pretend I know exactly what past me was thinking, but I know that current me is super underwhelmed by Falgabard at this point now that I've, already done the Cave of Shadows, the ancient ruins, and, and what have you, but, it's a quaint little Dark Knight town. Yes, I know some monsters divide and multiply, yeah. Yeah. Yep. No lie there. Right. Ninja. And and I already knew this, but I think that I didn't pay as much attention as I should have to basically the clear upgrade pass that they told me about. I'm still tripping that like these waterfalls attack me, you know. Although I know all too well. Oh, yeah. It's like, let me test you before I allow you to have this weapon. And I mean, he looks a lot more spry than I was expecting him to look from, you know, before he transformed and attacked us, but that's often how these things go. Wow. The Shinobi is hitting pretty hard, actually. Although I guess we're fairly evenly matched based on the damage I'm seeing. I am wondering still, though, why this Pixel Remaster version just seems so much easier than the DS version. And I keep meaning to look online, you know, and see the feedback. Wow, yeah, that was quick. Initially, I was concerned about the damage I was seeing, but I guess now that I'm thinking about it, especially because I'm coming here after I've already beat the area that requires this type of weapon, right? That I should be fine here. Yeah, me and my frantic healing. But you know, I really I don't even honestly feel like it's paranoia, because the minute I forget to heal or save a quick save, that's when I basically get a game over. I'd have to like replay, you know, 5 to 15 minutes of Final Fantasy 3. I do also miss. I think I was spoiled with the DS version of this game, and I wonder if I'm gonna feel the same way when I play Final Fantasy 4, because I do like the little quality of life things they added, even though I find the Pixel Remaster endearing, you know, and charming. So I don't know. I mean, because I guess in some ways too, perhaps the sparkling on the, you know, places where items are, perhaps that is a bit too much babying. I don't know. It's a fine line. But again, it was the first one I played, so I kind of needed all the hand holding I could get. All right, back on the Invincible. Yeah, why would I ever pay 640 gil for healing now that I have my free healing on the Invincible, right? More frantic saving. Why am I going back to Falgabard? Oh, because I hadn't gone in that cave yet. Falgabard cave catchy. And I guess I just sort of, you know, try to keep making sure that I'm actually still recording. Hopefully I am. Or else I can't imagine. Not that I'm giving any type of stellar commentary now, but I can't imagine I don't see how the commentary could be better the second time. I feel like the quality could only deteriorate. So yeah, theoretically, I'm assuming like this Falgabard cave just shouldn't be that rough because I should have come here before Cave of Shadows. Okay. And I'm laughing at myself because I already know, yeah, I already knew I still wasn't gonna go the right way, right? Even after pausing, deliberating with the map and everything, I knew I wasn't gonna remember the path. Oh, yeah. And like I said, I mean, I feel like, and I feel like this a lot of times in the games I play, it's like this, not all of them, right? Like there have been a couple of maps that I'm like, this isn't just me. Something is wrong with this map. But a lot of times I think the map and in these games and everything is awesome. I'm just horrible at directions and remember where I'm going. And then too, I mean, I was always bad at it, and now that you have like GPS and your car and phone and everything, I'm even worse, right? Because now the device has removed any need for me to even try. Well, I mean, you still have to try a little bit. Sometimes I don't know where the GPS is taking me, to be real. Right. The battle frequency is pretty high in this game, in my opinion. Yeah, when you have the appropriate weapons, a lot easier for those dividing and multiplying enemies. And now more free weapons after I spent all that money on the invincible. Yeah, I'm better. I'm better about it. And part of me is wondering why I even did this after the fact, but well, I guess I thought I would have more powerful things here for the end game, but now that I'm saying that, I think I get more powerful things in like the last area. So I don't know. It's all fine. I do still love that quicksand animation. And I will probably continue to say it every time. I think it's the little details like that that make me enjoy video games, right? It's not really, of course I like, the story, the battles, the fighting mechanics, that kind of stuff. Yeah, but sometimes it's just those little details like the actual animation, mimicking quicksand that kind of puts it over for me, really keeps me coming back. And then of course the soundtrack. I just adore listening to video game. I mean, video game music. It just really takes talent to do these songs and make it so that even though you've been listening to it for like 20, 30 hours, you're just not bored of it. And Final Fantasy to me just has some of the best music. Yeah, but navigating this over these mountain ranges, I just find it a little bit hard to line it up. Okay, so it seems like I finally let go of the whole Falgabard thing, hopefully. Oh, so now I'm going back to no, I think I'm trying to perhaps find Doga's manor. I hope I am because I think Uni told me to meet her there. Yeah. Oh, and now I'm realizing I have the wrong ship. See, this did annoy me how much you had to switch back and forth with your ships to be able to do certain things. Now, on one hand, I suppose perhaps the hope is because they're forcing you to go back and forth so much that you'll find, you know, other towns or areas that you've missed previously or remember that you were supposed to go back to it. And yeah, here I'm trying to obviously reorient myself again. What I suspect the problem was, and I can't be sure, I'm assuming that past me was annoyed about switching the ships too. I was like, let me look through these areas and see if there's anywhere else I should be going in this big ship, you know, in the Invincible, before I switch back to the Nautilus. Look at this. Just look at it. Like, you have to line it up. OMG. Now, honestly, did I even fight anything? Like, why am I resting? Maybe I did. Maybe I did. I don't know. And I guess here, I was probably debating on whether or not I would buy the black magic, even though I don't have anybody that can use black magic. Because I do have a problem with just trying to collect everything. Because I'm sure there was some achievement for like collecting all the magic types or all the black magic, all the white magic, what have you. So now we're in the Nautilus again, so that we have strong enough, you know, power to go through that barrier leading to Doga's manor. And then, you know, each ship has different things, right? Because the Nautilus doesn't have the artillery, which I was kind of into, but what can you do? So yeah, I mean, you know, it's by no means a perfect game. Does that unicorn even exist? Who knows? But I do enjoy it. I do enjoy it. And I don't, for some reason, I don't get tired of replaying it, and I'm not sure why, even though, you know, again, of course it was my first one and everything, but even though there are others I like better, I do come back to this one again, and I think it simply is because of how much I can interchange the jobs and, you know, just try to win with jobs that I probably, you know, don't think are the most advantageous, right? Although again, in this game, it seems like I was totally wrong about the Geomancer, because I've really been into it. So here we are at Doga's Manor again. Yeah, I mean, these battles are just pretty much... I'm probably barely thinking at all at this point, right? only really thinking once I get to boss battles. And even the boss battles I haven't found particularly hard. Because generally it's more like a matter of me being underleveled or just not knowing what they were going to do. And then once I know what they're going to do, you know. Alright. Welcome back, warriors. Okay, that was sudden. Did I save outside? I hope I did. Make my way through the tunnel. You wait me at the end. Okay. Yeah, and obviously it was funny to me too. I'm not gonna try to really read the things here because obviously I read much more quickly in my head than I do out loud. So I'm just sort of zooming through, you know, the dialogue because I was playing without talking while I was playing, right? Yeah, I actually read very quickly so long as I'm not reading out loud, but because I speak slowly, the two things don't go together. Okay, that's pretty straightforward. I mean, they are just making it rain with the gil. The further you go, but then everything gets so expensive progressively. Especially in the last area, things are very expensive. What is that? Fairy tale? I guess it's like some kind of wyvern, maybe? I don't know, I get it confused about what's a wyvern, what's a dragon, you know. I know there's some difference. Maybe the number of legs? I don't know. Nemesis, okay. I don't know. I don't know if I would have looked at this and thought, "Oh, I'm gonna call you Nemesis," but you know, I like it. And I think still at this point I hadn't realized just how kind of OP the Golem staff was, because I was sitting there thinking, I'm like, why are you using the light staff at all? Unless I decided the Nemesis looked like it might be aquatic. I don't know. Because it really got to a point I was just sort of spamming the Golem staff. Because while I don't know if I ever actually managed to turn anything to stone, it did so much damage that, you know. Yeah, and here I am with the break, because I am kind of, I both am and am not mad that the earthquake is working on something that's not touching the ground. You know, that's not to say that I'm saying an earthquake couldn't disturb something in the air, but would it do that type of damage really? Do you know what I mean? And I'm probably overthinking it. this, I guess that literally is, you know what I'm wondering now in hindsight? These empty rooms, I wonder, well, no, I guess there weren't items in them because I would check the map and I would have gotten all of the items in chests, so, okay. So I'll let that Cyclops, yep, that fits with the one eye, but yeah, because I was wondering, I said, well, maybe there were items in the room. If I had walked around, there would have been a red exclamation point, but then I was like, no, because I can see my completed items and chests on the map, so. Yeah, Lunith is really doing so much damage now. Yeah, again, I mean, even with the status effects, you know what I mean? They're still easy even when you lose like one or two people. It's kind of only when it hits all of them, you know. Or like, I don't think it generally hits all of them so much as like if one is already dead and then you hit two of them and I only have one, you know what I mean? I don't think I ever remember to use Shining Curtain. Especially because I don't know if it applies to all of the party members or if you have to put on the Shining Curtain, you know, character by character. Baba. I think also this might have been before I realized, because I'm pretty sure I can use the Golem Staff over, I don't know if I can multi-target with the Golem Staff, because I'm wondering why I'm not, unless it's because I can't. Or I just haven't realized I can. Yeah, like even that detail, like just the sound of the rushing water or the waterfall, you know, it makes a difference. It definitely does. Yeah, I literally either I can't multi-cast cast Golem Staff, or I think I can. Because I think that's the only reason why I'm picking that light staff. And of course this, yeah, exactly. Why do we have to fight you? It always ends up this way with your friends in these games. Maybe in real life too. I don't know. Oh, goodness. Okay, Doga. He sure did attack. Alright. So I think this one required a bit more thought for me. I do like the way Doga looks. What is he supposed to be? Not 100% sure, but I like it. So, trying Golem Staff, Terrain, and yeah, attack. So that looks like good damage, but I think Doga, I don't know how much health Doga has, man. 492. Oh, Doga's whipping out Flare, which does pretty high damage, yeah. Okay. I can see I'm kind of debating what I should be carrying with, yeah. I feel like I should have just, well, that wouldn't have helped with Angus anyway, because that took all of his health. Probably should have gone with Kiraga. And I continue to not go with Kiraga. Yeah. Yeah, this is not going well, and I hope that I did a quick save. Because if I have to go through this grotto again, we're totally gonna edit all of that out. Because I'm not sure how I'm gonna, you know, if I manage to win this, I'm not sure how. Yeah. And the only thing I can think is that I was saving Kiraga because maybe I don't have that many uses of it. Again, I don't know how much health Doga has. Yeah, see, I guess it's because I only have 3 Kiragas. And I'm guessing that, although I was about to say maybe the Shining Curtain would have helped, but I'm not sure, not 100% on whether or not Flare can be reflected. I don't think all of the magics. Okay, alright, so Doga's over, but the problem is, I think, is that there's no way to heal in between the 2 waves. No, I'm not ready, Uni. Yeah, that's my problem. Uni, also nice design. And also, I just like purple, so. I mean, I like blue as well. I find blue very soothing. Yeah, this isn't going great. Because I just can't get everybody alive and healed up at the same time. Because that Phoenix Down came out after I healed the whole party. And I'm down to one Karaga. And I don't have any. I bought Karaha, or Karaja, however you say it. But I can't use it. I didn't have any cash for that. It's not bad damage. I do find myself wondering how much damage just straight up hitting it with the Geomancer bells would have. That snowstorm is kind of rough. Not horrible, but yeah, because I'm just out of, and I'm about to be out of cure or something. Yeah, see, I don't know, even if I had the Shining Curtain on that did reflect or something, I don't know if Holy and Flare reflect. I'm not sure. It might just be like the summoning magic that doesn't reflect, but I'm not 100% sure. And again, I think it's not so much, it's not even so much that they're hard, so much as they just have a lot of health and you can't like restore yourself in between the two fights. I'm glad that tornado missed. Okay. Alright, because just when I was like, man, I'm not going to have enough to get through this, right? Okay. So again, not too bad. You know, I played it poorly, but still managed to come out, and that's why I said I think these fights are easier. Man, we lose everybody. Doga Uni. Now the Eureka key is complete. Take it with you. I mean, it is a kind of fretful situation, Circus Tower. And then Uni has the circus key. Okay. Yeah, good call on the quick save because, again, if we had to do this all over again, yeah, and I was just done with this. Like, let's just teleport. Oh, goodness. Because, you know, sometimes I'll fight my way back out, but I think at this point, even with how, you know, like I said, I didn't really do that fighting the best way, get some free healing, even though no, I'm in the Nautilus, so yeah, glad I did the free healing. Um, Basically, even though I didn't do that fight well, and I feel like it was going kind of poorly objectively, at the same time, because the fights aren't as hard in this version, in my opinion, I was like, there's no reason for me to fight back through and level up, you know? Especially too because maybe there would have been like a warp out if I fought back through, because didn't it just sort of like teleport me there when I walked in? Like I don't even know if you can go back to the grotto after you leave. I'm not sure. Maybe there's a way in. Yeah, I think sometimes my thing with the white magic is like something like Eroga. There's nothing wrong with it. It's a good spell, but because the white mage, I just end up like maybe I'll attack with the white mage like the first round, and then after that, I generally just sort of spam the healing as a like protective measure in the boss battles anyway. Obviously, in the regular battles, like whatever. What I suspect I'm trying to figure out here again, because it irks me to switch back and forth between the ships. I'm probably trying to figure out if there's something else I should do in the Nautilus before I go back to the Invincible. And I'm also probably trying to figure out like if I'm missing, because you know now that I have those two keys, I can basically go to the end, and so now I'm probably like, let me go through see if I'm missing like items, chests, that type of thing. I think I'm sort of in a more cleanup mode now. So you know, knowing how I am, I was probably like, let me go to these places on the map, try to get items and chests I'm missing, and then my plan is probably to get Odin, Leviathan, and Biomud, and then go on ahead and do the end game. So basically, complete as much as I'm going to complete, even though I'm totally not, you know, gonna like try to 100% or get all the achievements or anything like that. I'm totally not trying to talk to them. I'm just trying to walk through the patches of grass to see if there's an item. No, that's just a candle. Oh goodness. Yeah, letting the water hurt me again. I don't know, it just kind of felt like, but maybe I'd already gotten an item from there, because there must have been an item there. I think. Yeah, I vaguely recall being in this part already, so I probably had already gotten any item that might have been there. I'm trying again. Oh, good thing I did. Okay. Well, man, that black cow would have been helpful some time ago. 'Cause that's probably for the thief or something. Hmm. And now, of course, I can't even find the black cow. I'm probably just trying to read what it does. Oh, there it is. Oh, and I already had one, so yeah. All of that for very little. A dark hood. I mean, it did say a black cow. I probably could have. Not the distant land part, but I could have gotten the dark hood part, but no matter. The important thing is that I have all the items in the town now. That is the important thing. Forget that I already had one of them, right? Forget that I already had one of them. Oh man. Yeah, it's times like these where I'm like, you are so ridiculous with these completionist tendencies, especially because I don't 100% complete things, but I'll still go back and get so much, you know? I had to plug in my laptop. It definitely doesn't live long on battery life. Well, I mean, running the stuff I'm running, like if I'm just like on the internet or something, like it'll last for longer. But like playing video games, watching, editing video and stuff, now. Yeah, no, we're not listening to your songs right now. I'm totally just trying to find items. Thank you though. Yeah, that's probably all I'm gonna do for the rest of this part, knowing me, is just like try to find, the missing items in chests, and then I probably leave off at like whatever summon I'm gonna try to fight, probably. I do wonder, and I guess I'm sort of laughing at myself right now. One, because I'm delirious and I need to lie down again, but also because me and these candles. Because also I'm abused because obviously it wasn't that long ago that I did this. I mean, it's long ago compared to like me trying to remember it from when I recorded it, but by the same token, it's not been that long that you would think I would have some vague idea of where this item is, and I totally don't. Oh, wow. Wow. Is that everything? Because the earthen drums are probably for the bard, which I don't think I used the bard too much. I think I had the bard on for a tiny bit, but... Okay, so I guess that was it for that one. So I have no clue where I'm going now. Apparently I'm going here. The needle monkeys again, you know, obviously I've already explained my purple and blue color values, so... Okay, so I'm missing one thing here. Okay, good talk. Oh. That feels... No, I already found that. Okay. See, there I was getting excited again, but... that was probably everything. Oh no, there's a little person. Okay. I don't know if I found that or not. I might have. I might find that later. I'm totally missing an item. The map has no reason to lie to me. I have no idea. Maybe it's in the forest. Yeah. Okay. I think I'm also laughing because it's not that I remember, it's more that I just kind of know the types of things that I would do for obvious reasons, right? Most of the time, but you know, sometimes I can't figure out what past me was thinking. More times than I would like, quite frankly. Okay, Sunken Cave. Oh wow, 19 chests. Am I doing this right now? I would think past me would have been too tired to do that, but maybe not. Oh, okay. Are we really doing this right now? Apparently so. I'm kind of surprised. Oh, there again, loving the sea witch design. So maybe I went here based on that hint from the person I just talked to, the little man in the house. But still, I'm kind of surprised that I kept playing. And I hope I saved before I went in here. I guess I'll quick save. I do love the quick save. Yeah, this definitely must be something you're supposed to get to a little earlier on. I don't know how you say that. Maybe a gear. I don't know. Yeah, those boss battles are just so frequent though. Kelpie and another word I'm not even gonna try to pronounce. That was one thing I think I completely forgot to even, because I think this game had a bestiary and I think I completely forgot to ever look in it. Yeah, so I must just do the whole cave and get all the items. Even though, again, do I really need them at this point? Probably not. But hey, those kind of look like griffins. Or maybe I'm confusing them with another mythical creature. Probably. Because of course I'm deciding it's a griffin based on the fact that it looks like the griffin in My Little Pony Friendship is Magic. So okay, another easy achievement, which again are the only types I'm gonna be completing, obviously the accidental ones. Zombie dragon. Amazing how well it goes so long as you don't heal the zombie dragon with a blood lance or something, but you know. So now what I'm realizing, and again, if I do basically just need to lie down, yeah, I wasn't realizing that literally each of the chests was gonna have an enemy pop out. I should have. Again, not particularly hard monsters, but the other thing I can never remember, I think sometimes when I play these, like it'll reflect the healing magic too, and then other times it won't. And so I think that's why a lot of times I don't end up doing like Shining Curtain or putting on Reflective Mail, is because then, you know, you have to remember to use potions and stuff to heal, which isn't a big deal, but just I like to have all my healing options available. Okay, so it was a pretty quick cave at least. And I'm definitely teleporting more often now, because again, at this point, not really feeling like I need the levels, right? Especially because it wasn't like I was going for the achievement where you like get one of the jobs up to 99 or something like that. If I had been, I probably would have, you know, not bothered to teleport until I got one of them up to 99. So I'm missing all kinds of chests in southwestern Saronia, which is apparently what I was trying to process at that point. Like, why am I missing so many chests in southwest, and I'm missing an item in northeastern Saronia? Yeah, so probably because I was only missing one item and I was right by northeastern Saronia, and I'm inherently lazy. I was like, let me just go here first, right? I don't know where that item may be. I guess I'm probably trying to talk to people to see if they'll give me something like that man did when I talked to him one time. I think he ended up giving me a spear to help the prince or something. Absolutely no clue where it could be. I'm trying. I guess because a lot of times it is kind of in the grass, that's why I'm doing that. And why am I being stubborn and not just looking this stuff up? Who knows? Just the principle of the thing sometimes. Because whenever I look it up, because there's something I end up looking up like in a later part, and I just get angry, you know, feeling like I should have been able to, oh, there it went. And see, that's the thing. Because I have walked in that grass before, but you have to really, really be kind of, you know, pedantic about walking in the grass, you know. Don't miss a single part of the grass to trigger the exclamation point, you know? So yeah, I'm still looking to see if I'm missing items in chests. And so now I'm probably gonna go back to the floating continent to look for items in chests. Oh no, because I was missing, that's right, I was missing a whole bunch of chests in southwestern Saronia. Yeah, this bring me back outside. Yeah, I checked, you know, just to see if he had anything else for me. Had nothing to lose at that point, right? Oh yeah, and then this is where I decide maybe if I turn into a toad and talk to the frog, that they'll give me an item. But but as you can see, all we did was have a conversation, and yeah. I mean, I don't think it was the worst idea in the world, but you know, didn't work out. Yeah, I have got to get. And you know, I'm saying that, and the first thing I'm planning to do um, when I play Elden Ring, uh, well, I guess later today at this point, you know, because I just need to go back to sleep. But when I was editing that video, that last video, I saw some items I forgot to get. Like, what'll happen to me in Elden Ring, I'll see the item, but they're like these enemies or a boss or something, right? And so once I've fought everything, I forget about the item. And then, you know, I'm editing the video and I'm like, oh yeah, I totally forgot that item. So it's been bugging me. And sometimes when I look in the wiki, there's so much info in the wiki that I can't quite find like what the item is that I left behind to see if I care about it. So I need to just be more diligent about looking around after I kill a group of something, you know. Because there was probably something I was like, oh, don't get it right now, you know, focus on the enemies. But obviously I don't generally have that excuse here. You know, because like unless a boss battle triggers, you know. I have no idea where this item ended up being. And I don't think I ended up looking this one up. There was one I definitely ended up looking up, but I don't think it wasn't this one. Wow, wow, how did I miss this? How? And am I even going to use these greens? No, but I had to know. I had to find the chest and open it. And now I can be at peace with the, Gasol greens I'm totally never going to use. Oh, man. Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. I could pretend that I was going to do better, stop, try to get all the items, but the whole week it's been nagging me because I only really get to play. Well, I say basically have the time and strength to play Elden Ring on the weekend, and all week it's been nagging me about these items. Once I noticed I left them behind in the video editor, so yeah, I'm not getting any better. Not getting any better. But I think the thing with the items, and it's not just me with this, right? The problem with items is that you never know, is it just going to be like a potion, or is it going to be, like a sword or a really good piece of armor, or, And that's the thing, because you don't know what it's going to be. So I'm getting back in the Invincible. Get my free healing. So yeah, I'm thinking now that I'm going to the floating continent. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. And where am I going for that? Checking my list. Castle Argus. I'm missing a chest and an item in Castle Argus. And then the whole Gasol situation. So yeah, I probably just decided I'm exhausted at this point, that I'll save at Castle Argus and pick up there next time, because I was probably having coughing fits and all kind of stuff at this point, even if I wasn't talking. Alright, so yeah, I'm sure I'm just gonna save here. So thank you for hanging out, and next time we'll try to do some more cleanup, yeah? Just get more items and everything like that. Bye-bye.